The play will begin when someone says, "Start the fucking play."
Start the fucking play! Thank you.
By the lake, in the fall, late afternoon.
Seriously? Why?
Why do I...
Yes. Why?
What do you think?
Black
is slimming.
Seriously.
I'm in mourning. For my life, I'm unhappy.
Wow. Okay. Are you that unhappy?
You're an idiot.
Maybe, but...
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. It's just... My life is worse than yours. I mean, way, way worse. And you don't see me wearing black. I mean, sometimes, but it's not like a thing, you know? But Jesus, my life is way worse than yours.
How is that even possible?
I'm poor?
I'm poor.
Well, I'm poorer. And sad most of the time. I tutor kids for tests I utterly don't believe in. And that's just an awful way to spend...
Well, I'm a cook. Part-time. That's not even a real job anymore. I mean, what is this, Downton Abbey? I can't even...
I have flat feet, which, you know, hurt most of the time. Plus, I'm an orphan, which is, you know, unsettling.
What are we, in some fucking Dickens novel?
But mostly, I'm unhappy in love. I am unhappy in love. Mosh, you know that I love you ridiculously, and you know, barely tolerate me. But mostly I'm just very, very poor and lonely and skinny and fucking blind. And I'm sorry, but that's just so much worse than mourning your long lost, lonely, whatever. But I'm still hopeful. I have hope, you know?
Wow. Hope. You can be happy if you're poor.
Oh.
Yes.
Huh. No. So, when's Conrad's thing starting?
Soon.
And, what is it exactly?
It's a site-specific performance event.
What's, site-specific?
It's kind of like a play, but not so stupid.
Stupid?
No one's pretending to be someone else.
Okay, then what do they do?
They behave. They say things or do things, but they're not fucking Bob and Trudy, like fucking 5-year-olds playing house. It goes deeper than that. It's art.
And Nina's in it, right?
Yeah.
That is so nice. That Con and Nina can connect in that way. That she could be part of his creation, part of his work. That they have that in common.
Please shut the fuck up for a minute, okay? Could you do that?
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Please.
I said okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I just can't. This? I just can't, okay?
I know.
Sorry.
It sucks. Yeah, I'll see you at the thing.
I wrote this. It sucks, but don't judge. You're born, and then you live, and then you die. You never get to know the reason why. You breathe, and then you don't. You've just begun, you're hot, you rot, and then you're done. So where's the part of this that's fun? Life is a muddle. Life is a chore. Life is a burden. Life is a bore. This apple is rotten right down to its core. Life is disappointing. You love and then you lose, that much is sure. That's just the way it is, you must concur. You hope, and like a dope, you're wrong again. You try, you die, so why begin? It's all a game, you'll never win. Life is a muddle. Life is a chore. Life is a burden. Life is a bore. This apple is rotten right down to its core. Life is disappointing. Shut up.
By the lake, near an ancient little outdoor stage, approaching dusk.
Hi.
Where the hell have you been?
I'm sorry.
How are you always late? You're like a fucking genius of lateness, I swear to God.
I'm sorry. I love you. I just couldn't be here.
Okay, good, all right.
I'm so nervous.
You're gonna be great.
Are they both coming?
I think so. She said so, but, my mother.
I remember her performing down here when we were both little. She was always so unbelievably good.
Yeah,
Won't she kind of hate it that I'm performing here now?
she'll love it.
So what's he like?
Who? Trigorin.
Of course.
Jesus, I don't know.
Come on, you get to meet a bazillion famous people with your mother, and I never
He's
get to meet
fine.
anybody.
He's quiet and humble and unassuming in this very assuming way that makes sure you can't help but notice how humble he is.
I love his work.
Yeah, you do. I didn't know you'd read any.
Not much really, just, Laughing Dog Laughed and Struck Me Good Heart. You're amazing.
No, I don't know any. Are you almost ready?
You never read any?
No. Why?
Well, even since me and your mother have been,
Well, especially since then.
No. Sometimes I don't think I understand you at all.
Excellent. And on that note,
What is your play, for that matter?
perfect.
What if they won't talk when they're supposed to?
They will.
But what if they won't?
And they won't.
What if they hate it?
Then I'll shoot myself in the head. They won't hate it.
What if they hate me?
You are perfect in it. Radiant. Ideal. They'll all fall completely in love with you. Trust me.
I do.
Good.
Holy cow, Zito! Just look at that seagull! I've never seen one so amazingly white like that. It's almost glowing in the sunset.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Just look at her, Connie. She's just floating up there above it all, not caring the world. That breaks my heart a little somehow. And it looks like we're wearing the same dress.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Excellent. Have fun.
I will.
You're awesome.
And you are a genius.
You're my only muse.
Enjoy this.
You enjoy it.
No, you.
No, I do. I like art. I find it comforting.
Well, you might want to refrain
like
from
art.
saying that to certain people.
Who?
Artists, mostly.
Artists don't like art.
Well, no, actually.
Well, that's a whole other thing. My point is, most artists don't particularly strive to make art that's comforting, Big Brother.
Oh, really?
The poorer, the more tortured the artist, the better the art. I believe that's the a conventional wisdom.
Then I should be
Van Gogh
a
is like
genius.
really fucked the goose on this.
You don't think it works that way?
I think it's self-flagellating horseshit.
Okay, then.
Certainly some great artists have suffered, of course they have, but I'm sorry, I don't think a weepy soul or abject misery should be the best measure of quality, no.
Then what is?
Success.
Well,
It may sound crass, but it's true. If people want to see something, want to pay their hard-earned money to see it, that means something tangible.
But you're not saying unpopular art is bad art, right?
No, but I'm sure as fuck not saying it's better art either.
self-flatulating. What does that even mean?
Flagellating.
What isn't better art?
The man of the hour.
And speaking of tortured artists, our playwright.
Do you need any help?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
How about Nina? Does she need anything?
I think she's fine too, thanks. Okay, so is everybody here?
I think so.
Well, thanks for letting me join you. Sure, although you have made my leading lady quite nervous.
Who, him? Nonsense, he's a pushover for a pretty girl. It's me she should be worried about.
Perfect.
You sure you don't need...
I'm fine.
Excellent. I was just saying to myself today that I could use a good site-specific performance event to spice up the fall.
Shut up!
Do we have to, like, wear masks or something?
Okay, so, thank you all for coming. The name of the piece is Here We Are. It's a work in progress. This is our
We
first
understand,
showing.
darling, it's just a rehearsal.
No, not a rehearsal, a showing. It's not that we haven't rehearsed.
A showing, sorry.
All right, okay. Good. Here we go.
Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. This is real. This is true. This is new, and this is now a new place, a liminal space, a place of grace and the boundless pursuit of beauty, a place where the truth might be told, where the streets are not lined with gold, but maybe something better, unfettered possibility, lively maybes, and vital why the fuck nots. Not people like robots all piping the same tune, the tried and the untrue, the nothing ever really knew. Not a fictional tract, but a fact. Not just art, but a start.
Jesus.
So, here we are. Aren't we? Aren't we here? You, sir, are you here? Are you here? A simple question. Are you here with me, with we, now?
I think so.
Good. And you, ma'am, are you here?
Certainly seems that way.
Emma.
Oh,
She asked the question.
here we are. Here we are. Not in a lie. Not some time gone by fable or far-fetched fairy tale. Nothing stale. Not a retread or a rehash. Nothing tarnished or trashed by the hacks or the hackneyed, by the starlets or the star turns, by the has-beens who have crashed and burned. This is just this. This is just this. This is just this. This is just what this is. Not some bullshit showbiz. Not a reference to another place or another time. Not some once upon a time kingdom built on rhyme and meter, but something sweeter. A place and a moment so patently untrue, it might be new. So different in feel, it might be realer than real. So, are you still with me? Are you still in the same place you were 5 minutes ago? What is going on inside of you right now?
I don't think she really wants to know.
Please.
Oh, come on, is this a joke? Connie, is this really your play?
Mother, for Christ's sake!
What? She's tromping around on my backyard on my fucking stage.
Calm down now, sport.
Wearing my dress and telling me, what? That the plays I do
It's
aren't...
not about you.
Oh, really?
That's it. All right. We're done here. Need to get off the
Oh,
stage.
is this a part of it too?
If you can't even, if you can't eat, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Now what the hell?
I'll go find him, okay?
What was that all about?
You offended him.
He offended me.
He was trying to impress you.
Should I?
With that? Seriously?
Well, I liked it.
Ouch, for fuck's sake.
I was really feeling here.
Yes, go. Tell him I want to talk to him, would you?
Of course.
She was really good.
Yes. Charming.
Oh, please. That pretentious drivel was an attack on me. He's trying to tell me what he thinks of the plays I do by forcing us to... He said it was a play. And here I am...
Performance event.
What?
Well, you said play, but I think it's more of a...
Is she still here?
Why are you so upset?
Where is she? Nina? Nina?
Hello?
Brava. Well done.
Lovely, my dear. Well done.
Thank you.
Yes, lovely. I'm Doyle Chigorin.
Oh, I know. I'm a fan of your work. I've read, well, not all of them, but a lot.
Thank you.
You were ravishing, my dear. I'm only sorry it was so brief.
Oh, well, there was a lot more.
Oh, maybe
Too bad.
other time.
Well, I should really go and find Connie.
Oh, dear.
What is it?
Well, it appears I've really upset him. He's so sensitive. The smallest thing.
Yes, well, he is a human being.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, just I think we're very sensitive. Much more than we let on, I think. Thank you.
Absolutely. Very much true.
I find it's amazing, this human capacity to care. And I hate to say it, but I have found it makes shockingly little difference what one chooses to care about. I've seen people get so worked up over remarkably mundane things. A shade of paint, an unkinder view, whether or not the muffins will make it to the big meeting, even though no one seems to eat the muffins at the meetings as far as I can tell, but still, muffins there must be, or heads will roll.
You don't get worked up?
I prefer the 100 years test.
What's,
Will anyone care in 100 years about the muffins, or the color of your kitchen cabinets, or the success of your latest novel, or backyard meta-theatrical skit?
Yes.
Sorry?
I like muffins. A really good muffin. I just like them.
Ah.
Well, I should really probably get going.
Don't let us keep you. Well done.
Thank you. And I'm so sorry about the dress.
You know, we need to get you
I
into
had
a
no
real
idea.
play someday. With characters and a plot and words that mean something when you say
Emma.
them.
That's all I want. To be an actress like you.
When I'm certain that's what you will do. Goodbye, then.
Goodbye. And I'm sorry about the dress. I really didn't
you
have any
keep it.
idea.
You look wonderful in it. Doesn't she?
Yes. Charming.
It was nice to meet you. Goodbye, everyone.
Take care.
Nice job,
Great
Neil.
work.
Well, what a delightful performance event. If only she had been naked, juggling, and covered in chocolate. Are you coming?
Yes, of course.
Are you all right?
Certainly. Are you?
Couldn't be better. Children and art. What fun!
I'll be along presently.
Suit yourself.
Well, I liked it.
Yes, me too. Very much.
Here we are.
Indeed.
Anyway, I'm gonna go see if Mosh found Conrad, or if I can find him, or her, or whatever. Good night.
Good night. Well, I thought it had something. The play, or whatever it is. I mean, where are we most of the time? You know? Where are we? You ever get that feeling that you're somewhere and then suddenly you're in some other place and you think, how the hell did I get here? And that's bad enough when, it's just driving to the store or whatever, but when it's years at a time or a decade even, I mean, like, what the hell happened to my 40s? I know I was there. I could show you my tax returns, but where the hell was I? Was I really living my life day in, day out? Where was I? When I was maybe 6 or 7, I had this turtle named Mr. Hardtax. And one day there was
Did he come back?
I'm sorry?
Conrad, did he come back?
No.
I couldn't find him.
Well, he'll be along when he's ready, I imagine.
Yes. Right.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You sure?
I'm fine.
All right. Would you like a lifesaver?
What?
A lifesaver. Tropical fruits. I think it's, guava or something. Not mango. Would you like one?
Would I like a lifesaver?
Yes.
I love him so much. I love him so much, and he will never, ever love me back. I hate my life. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, it's all right. I just so much feeling.
She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not.
You know she loves you.
I don't know.
You can see it.
I can see it.
Well, I can't. Not anymore.
She loves you.
I don't know. Do you guys really think every mother loves her son? You don't think that deep down a lot of them kind of, hate them? I mean, all the energy, all the sacrifices, the time and money and poop and mess and stress and stretch marks and wrinkles.
Oh no, I'm not exactly an expert on family matters.
Oh, come on. You know your little sister as well as anybody. You've had to deal with her since she was born. You know I'm right. She doesn't for 1 second want to think about the fact that she has a grown kid. Dye and Botox can't make me go away. The math of me, that is. I mean, she had me when she was 19, not 9. So if I am this age, she has to be that age. And she just kind of hates me for that,
I can see where you might
and
think
she knows I fucking hate the art she makes. Those stupid, awful movies and those ridiculous-ass plays. Mrs. Winthrop's cat, or turn on sixpence, or whatever the fuck.
Okay. That last one got great reviews.
Oh, please.
Oh, so Mr. Plays doesn't like plays now. I thought you liked the theater more than...
We need new kinds of theater, new forms. I mean, fuck. Do you have any idea what's passing itself off as theater these days? Do you ever go? No, I know. You think you should. But do you ever? Of your own free will.
Do you know how much tickets cost?
All right. This theater, this one that we're in right now, is better than most. Maybe. Who knows anymore? But Christ, what they're doing is Shakespeare these days to make him accessible, and those tiny, tepid, clevery little plays that are being produced by terrified theaters just trying to keep a few ancient Jews and retired academics and gay men and a few random others who did theater in high school trickling in through their doors. Do you guys know that 6 people is now considered a big play? There's 7 or 8 like this one. Yes,
I know I'm in a play. I'm right here, you're right there, and since you can see and hear me, let's just assume that I can see and hear you too. Like when you pick up your phone to search up whether you've seen me anywhere, or whether you have any mutual friends with Bill on Facebook. We see that. We see damn near everything you guys do. But I'm not blaming. Ooh, no. We are so glad you're here. We're totally grateful. Actually, it's just so that you know. You know? So this play with 7 or 8 people would be practically unproducible if it weren't for the fact that we were a deconstruction or a rip-off. We probably wouldn't be here right now. You know? Yeah, but for Christ's sakes, we need new forms of theater, new passion, new ideas, or what the fuck's the point? We need something real.
Like this?
What?
This play that we're in right now is this
No, fuck no, better than this. Amazing, brilliant new forms of theater that can actually make you feel like you want to live better or fuller or more. New forms that open up new possibilities of being in the world. We need bigger hearts, and we need wider minds and better ideas, and we need them now. We need them now! Can't you feel that? Don't you? Don't you? Don't answer that. That was rhetorical.
How about,
don't you dare fucking say Cirque du Soleil fucking Ferrisbruzza or whatever the fuck big-ass spectacle. That is not what I am talking about. I am not talking about the eye candy and diversion.
No, I was going to...
Sorry. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, no, you're right. I was going to say Cirque du Soleil. It's just that I saw it once and I thought it was kind of,
What?
wonderful. I thought it was kind of wonderful.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, but
then nothing changed. Nothing in me, nothing in the world, nothing happened, nothing. Okay. It's like the hand job of the theater, right? Sure. Nice, fine. There's some pleasure involved, but nothing real has happened. Nothing has been exchanged or has transpired. Nothing real, nothing real.
But why do you,
What?
Why do you want to change things? Why do you need to change things?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Why do I want to change the world? Is that really what you're asking me right now?
Yes. Yes.
Have you seen the world lately? Actually seen it?
Jesus Christ.
The stupidity, greed, corporate dominance, selfishness, and neediness achieving new heights never before even imagined. Old forms of everything, always being called new, but never actually being new. New technologies and media onslaughts and breakfast cereals appealing with a assassin-like accuracy to every worst impulse human beings have been subterraneously cultivating for the past 10,000 years. Why do I want to change the world? Because it needs changing. Once upon a time, maybe somewhere in Eastern Europe, at least in the Eastern Europe of my imagination, the theater was something that could be a tiny, tiny, tiny part of that. And it has got to find its way back to that, or it should just go the way of the dodo and the bell bottom and the newspaper and just go away. Yeah. Wow.
Emma's turn to have her say.
When he was little, I used to make my hand die. He'd be screaming or whatever, and if he wouldn't stop, I'd tell him he was hurting me. I'd tell him he was killing me, actually. That's what I said. I said, "You don't want to kill Mommy, do you?" And then I'd make my hand die. Like this. And then he'd get this little look on his face, and he'd stop. It was very effective. I can't help but think now that that was not, perhaps, perfect parenting. But it worked, and I needed things, anything that worked. I was 18 when I got married. 18 fucking years old, hardly out of diapers, to my first famous leading man, Dixon. Dixon McCready. Heard of him? Yeah, me neither. Oh, Jesus, the way he said his own name should have tipped me off. Dixon. Dixon McCready rhymes with seedy. Oi. Sexual harassment that just worked out, we called it. I thought that was so funny and charming at the time. Like we'd beat the system. What did those adults who thought they knew better, that told us to wait, that told me I was too young, what did they know? I knew. It was true love. It was perfect. What could possibly go wrong? I asked my mother during one of our stupid, endless fights. What could possibly go wrong? Well, as it turns out, many things could go wrong, and did. Wonderfully, impossibly wrong, and at 22, I had my first hit movie, my first tabloid scandal, and I was a divorced mother of a 2-year-old son. And the universe said, well, good luck with that. So yes, indeed, my point is, above all, don't judge. Don't you dare judge me. You've done it all perfectly, have you? Love. Life, career, family, fidelity, passion. Well, all right then. Now, for those of you who are socially responsible, deeply fulfilled, vegan, charitable millionaires who work out and have sex 3 times a week, you can judge. But the rest of you, shut up. I'm doing the best I can. I don't hate him. How could I? I don't hate him. But he does bother me.
The next day, drinking and eating pie. Pie that I fucking made.
She's literally killing me. She's
You
literally driving me insane.
literally.
All right, figuratively. No, literally.
Listen, Nina adores you.
We were doing fine. Fine-ish. And then along comes that swarthy, talentless, fuck-headed pirate, and suddenly it's like I can't catch a breath. Like I'm drowning, or like I'm
You're in space.
No! Like I'm fucking drowning! I'm gonna get a beer. Do you want one?
Oh, no thanks, I'm fine. Yeah, so This isn't good. Trigorin's a great writer and all, but he's kind of a dick. I mean, he's Emma's guest and lover, and the way that he's flirting with Nina, it's just not right. It's almost as bad as the way that she's flirting with him. Not that anyone seems to notice, except Khan, who's freaking out like someone just fucked his cat. Oh, and me. See, that's the advantage of people thinking you're kind of a boob. People don't tend to think you notice things, but you do. Everything, pretty much. Which is why I love Mosh so much. Underneath...
How can I win her back? How can I get her to love me the way I need her to? How can I get her to love me the way that I love her?
You are so asking the wrong person.
It must be possible. It must be.
Why?
Because Nina is my life. My whole life. I've loved her since... Look, I know what love is because of her. Now I'm screwed because love has attached itself to her. Yeah. This might be the hokiest thing ever said by anyone, anywhere, ever. But she is love to me.
That
Fuck you! You just don't understand how unfair love can be. Are you with me?
I don't understand. I don't understand. Listen, Khan. The woman I am burning for every day is stupidly, ridiculously in love with you. And has been for years. Years! What is it that I don't understand?
That's not true.
Of course it is. We all know it. We all know it. We pretend we don't, but we do. So, what do you say? You think you can get her to fall in love with me instead? You think that love is logical, that it makes sense, that it obeys some laws? My love for Mosh hurts me. Do you understand that? I long for her. I feel it in my thighs.
Your thighs?
Yes. My thighs. It's ridiculous.
I wish I didn't know Nina so well. Then I could lie to myself better. But I know every look, every pause, every cloud of an idea that crosses her face. I mean, you should see her looking at him. And then looking at me to make sure I didn't see her looking at him that way. And then looking away. And then trying to look at me in kinda the same way so that I won't feel so awful and failing epically and replicating that look when I am the focus. I mean, not even close. I can't believe this is actually happening.
Well, maybe it's actually
no, but
not.
It is. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Except pie. Somehow pie is exempt, but I can't fucking function. How is this fun? How is love good? How can I get her to love me? You've seen her. You've seen us. How can I get her to love me more? I'm really asking. I'm actually asking, does anyone have any ideas?
They're not going to talk.
They might.
They know you're
So
fictional.
what? Half the things about most of the people they know are at least twice as fictional as I am. The other half are about half as interesting. It doesn't stop them from helping them and giving them advice. How can I get her to truly see me and to love me fully and entirely at that? I'm really asking. I'm actually asking. Please, I'm losing her. Right, good. Thanks. That's very helpful. Thank you.
2 days later, Khan sent Nina a note. Meet me, noon 30, the place, Khan.
There's this story of his called The Tiny Sacred. It's from his first collection of stories from when he was even younger than Khan is now, I think. And there's this girl in it, and her name is Annabelle, but they call her the Thimble. Isn't that great? And she has consumption or something, and so she spends all of her time in her room, in her bed, creating worlds within worlds in the swirls of her bed sheets. And when things get particularly bleak, she does the hope dance. Late at night, all alone, the hope dance. Don't you just love that? And so when I was maybe 10 or 11, after one particularly terrible day, you know, evil stepfather, drunken rage, poor me, blah, 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 I did it. I just got up on my bed and I did the hope dance, and I instantly felt better. He gave that to me. He gave me that gift, and now he's here, and he seems to like me. And I was talking to him last night, and my knees went weak. That's a thing that actually happened to me. My knees went weak, and he touched my arm right here for like 2 seconds, and I swear it burned me. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do with that?
Ow.
Oh, hello. Were you looking for Connie?
What?
Oh, you weren't?
No, whatever.
You were?
Yes, what about it?
Oh, nothing. It's just he should be here soon. He sent me a note telling me to meet him here.
Of course. Okay.
Mosh?
How can I help you?
How can you,
Don't stress it. I was being ironical.
I know that. I'm not stupid.
Never said you were.
Well, I never said you did.
I know you're not stupid.
And I know you're not.
Okay. We're neither of us stupid, so how can I help you?
I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
For?
You know, all the things.
You're sorry?
Yes.
For all the things?
I am.
Okay. See you later.
Good luck.
Fuck you.
Okay, Mosh?
Yes?
Can I just say, fuck you and your little black cloud. I haven't done anything to you ever, and you can star in your own little lovelorn tragedy and wear, you know, sackcloth and ashes on your soul.
What the hell does
but
that?
The universe is not out to get you. And no one here has done anything to you, especially me, and I think you know that. And if I were you, I would take my head out of my ass and take a good look around and
Jesus.
You know, make some fresh fucking choices.
Gosh. Thanks for the relationship advice. You're really the person I look to
Just
for.
because I'm me doesn't mean I'm wrong. And just because you're meaner than me doesn't mean you're right.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
You have no... Okay.
What's that?
A bird.
A bird?
I shot it.
You shot it? You shot a bird?
Yep.
Why? Why?
Hard to say.
What kind of bird is it?
Why?
I don't know. Is it a seagull?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know.
Well, what kind of bird is it then?
Just some stupid fucking bird! How should I know? Just some stupid fucking bird!
Is there really a dead bird in that bag?
Yes!
Is it a seagull?
Yes!
And you shot it?
Yes! It was fun! I'll be next!
What?
Chances are...
What does that even mean?
I'm losing it! I'm losing it! I see you looking at him! I see you! 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 I see
Connie, what is wrong with you?
Look! Here comes Trigorin now!
Where?
Oh. Okay. Great. Gotta go.
Connie,
Take it
Connie,
slow,
no, don't leave!
Hello, Nina.
Oh. Hello, Mr. Trigorin.
Please. Doyle.
What?
Doyle. It's my name. Please, call me Doyle.
I know that.
I just thought I'd come and say goodbye. I saw you down here.
Oh.
We're leaving today. Suddenly. A whim, it seems.
Oh. I'm sorry.
For what?
That you're going?
So am I.
May I,
Yes?
ask you a question? May I ask you a question?
Of course.
Well, I was wondering, I just want to know, it's stupid.
No. Go on.
What does it feel like? To be famous, what does it feel like? And a genius. What does it feel like to be a famous genius?
Oh, Nina.
Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not. Just... It's not something you feel.
That can't be true. You matter. People think about you and write about what you have to say. You have the ear and the eye of the world. That must feel like something.
I know why you think that, but it's not true. Fame isn't actually real.
But to write great works of literature, the act of creating, that's real, isn't it?
Can be, at times. But this need to create is absurd, isn't it? I mean, why? Don't we have enough things already? And yet we go on, more books, more plays, more painful poetry poured out in the small hours. And the songs, my God, the songs alone. Sometimes I feel we should have a moratorium on the creation of art for 100 years. Let's just take a step back and look at what we already have, and then, maybe, figure out what else we might need.
But isn't it wonderful? I think that to be living in the hot spotlight of the world's attention would be wonderful.
Oh, dear.
But why am I wrong? What do you mean you can't feel it?
All right. What does it feel like to be beautiful?
Oh, I'm not.
Let's not lie, okay? We're having a serious conversation. Let's not lie.
Okay.
You are beautiful. Period. So, what does that feel? What does it feel like to radiate loveliness like sunlight? What does it feel like to have perfect breasts? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I was just trying to make a point.
Then you
I
don't
didn't mean...
think they're perfect?
No, I do. So, it's like that then. It's like that. You can't sit around all day thinking about what perfect breasts you have, can you? I mean, I certainly can, but you can't. They're just a fact of you, literally. A part of you. Fame is like that, but not as real. It's not something you can hold in your hand.
Unlike my breasts.
I'm sorry?
You heard me.
Yes, I did.
Don't you want to?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Right. Here you are.
Here I am.
Yes.
Here we are.
I just want to be loved.
I just want to be loved.
Just
I
want to be
want to
loved.
be
I just want to be. I want to love madly, dangerously, fully.
I want something fresh. Something superlative. Something...
I just want a hug, really. A hug that lasts a whole month. I just want to be loved more.
I just want to be in life. You know, right in the middle of it. Not in the outskirts, the suburbs, the periphery of my own damn life.
Hot, tiny moment, like a flame or a shooting star or a meteor. I just want to be a meteor.
I'd really just rather not be hated anymore. I've been hated for one thing or another since I was a little girl, and I'd really just like a fucking break from that.
I want a big bowl of ice cream. A bowl the size of a bushel basket. And it would be brimming with wonderful ice cream, and it would be all mine. But I could share it if I choose. And the ice cream would come with this pouch of these esoterically twisted, long-handled metal spoons. And I could give these spoons to whoever I want to share this ice cream with. And the flavors, it would be a pear cardamom or cranberry and clove or whatever weird-ass flavor that I want it to be.
I just want us all to be kinder. Or at least try to be.
I want sweet first kisses. Indeterminate softness. Discovery.
I just want things to be the way I always imagined they could be.
I just want him to look at me.
I want to be 27 again. I think I'm ready to do my late 20s really well now.
I want him to look at me and see me so he has some fucking clue about who I actually am.
I want a lot, really. I mean, I'm sorry, but I do. Not either or, yes and. I want as much of everything wonderful as I can get. Because this is life. This is all there is, so why the hell not?
I just want to be the center of attention. I mean, fuck it, if we were being honest, that's what I want. All eyes riveted on me because I'm a sacred vessel for art, and I've worked my ass off and I fucking deserve it. I want adoration and respect from everyone,
I just
always
want love
and
to
forever.
be everything, and fame to be what I've imagined, and to be bathed in cool rain and rose petals and endless applause. I want
I
that.
just want it all to fucking stop!
I wander through life in a haze, each day an unmappable maze. My heart has been broken, my heart has been burst. The best that life can offer me is more of the worst. Don't judge. No 2 days are quite the same, but every one is an unwinnable game. They start in pain and end far worse than when they came. What could be harder than life? Oh yeah, what could be harder than... Your sadness has swallowed the air, but I'm still breathing despite your despair. I don't understand you, I don't understand. Don't you know my heart is just a bird in your hand?
You wrote that?
Last night. Well, finished it.
Really, even with everything?
What did you expect, Keening?
But you're not... I mean, he's not your...
No. Never. But if he'd succeeded in his... If Conrad had succeeded in killing himself, I would have followed him straight into the mouth of hell. Don't you dare smile at me, you arrogant prick. He's my person. I could save him. I could. Even if he can't see that and never... But whatever, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I'll marry Dev and then the worst will be over.
Wait, what? You'll marry Dev, Conrad's odd friend?
Sure.
Really?
Maybe.
Why?
He's a good person. He's kind to animals and children. And he always smells like clean sheets.
Ah, well that makes perfect sense then.
To love with all your heart and know that it will never, ever be returned. And to be loved by someone else whose love you cannot possibly return, even if he were the last man standing. What kind of a god needs a laugh that bad? Fucker.
Who, me?
God.
Ah.
What a fucker, you know? Things are so massively fucked down here, and he just seems to be kicking back, laughing his ass off. I swear, I can hear him sometimes, just chortling away, munching on some celestial butter popcorn or whatever, while the rest of us bounce around our pain-laced little lives as the world slips ever closer to the cosmic crapper.
Wow, that's
true.
Weak. I'm sorry?
True. That's the word you were looking for. Accurate, insightful, true.
Well.
Come on. It's just you and me here. You know what I mean. I've read your fucking stories. Bleakness all tied up with a pretty pink bow. That's your best trick, isn't it? Come on. Look me in the eye and tell me you don't feel the exact same way. Late at night. All alone. If you're ever alone.
Feel which way, exactly?
That we're cosmically screwed. That God is dead, or otherwise engaged, or... And our leaders, so-called, even the best of them, are errant fucking knaves or wildly self-serving pricks, drunk with riches and power and wielding sway with an arrogance and hypocrisy beyond the power of poets to name. That the whole fucking system has been bought and sold a dozen times to the highest bidder, and that the course towards destruction has been set, like the fucking self-destruct mechanism on the Enterprise, and the red lights flashing, and the sirens blaring, and we've all been warned, but here's the thing. We just don't know for how long the timer is set for. So we all go
prancing along and pretending to be oblivious, and meanwhile clocking in and having kids and paying bills, and meanwhile the economic downturn, blah blah blah, and the sluggish recovery, blah blah blah, and fuckhead annexes wherever the fuck, while dictator dickwad threatens to blow up some subset of poor innocent asswipes off the face of the planet, while meanwhile the war on blah, and the war on blah, and the war on blah 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 blah.
Are you?
Blah. I'm fine. I'm fine. And the fucking irony is, no matter how inconceivably broken the world gets, all most of us really care about at the end of the day is if we have someone who we can snuggle up to late at night who will just maybe help us to forget everything we actually know. You know what I mean. I know you know.
I do.
Thought so. You're as lost as me. Lost in life. And dismally disappointed that this is it.
Dismally disappointed. That's good.
Ugh, artists.
Mosh?
Oh, God.
Hello?
Come in.
Hey. Oh, hi. I got those pecans you wanted. For the pie.
Oh, right. Thanks. I'll take them.
Great. I'll just set them down over here. Do you need anything else?
No. Thanks. Thanks.
Okay. I'm heading out. Oh! I saw this whole family of geese on my way home the other day. Just walking in the middle of the road in a straight little line. Right there in the middle of the world, you know? They were all like... Oh, it was so odd. But it was so sweet. It took my breath away a little.
And?
Nothing. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, good luck with that, then.
Go fuck yourself.
Good night.
Gosh, you take everything I say so literally. No 2 days are quite the same, but everyone is in an unwinnable game. They start in pain and end far worse than when they came. What could be harder than life? Oh yeah. What could be harder than...
Hey.
Hi. Oh,
Hi.
you're eating.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, Connie, what am I
Mother,
going to
please
do
don't.
with you? Why, Connie, why?
don't. Please,
Did you-
anything but that.
All right.
Please.
I said all right. Are you going to do it again?
Of course not.
Good. Is there anything
No.
I can...
Can we just Not.
Fine.
The only thing worse than trying to kill yourself and failing is having to talk to your mother after trying to kill yourself and failing. Particularly when she knows deep down that it's at least partially her fault, though her brain and her mouth have never actually formed the phrase, "I'm sorry." So, here you are. Nothing but a green apple between you and...
Nina's here.
Still.
She's worried about you.
Yeah, sure.
No, she is. She said she might sleep on the couch.
Oh God, really? She brought me soup. My fucking grandmother. Like a fucking consolation prize.
A consolation for what?
Never mind. Mother, would you change my bandage? Never mind.
No, of course.
No,
You want
it's
me to
fine. Uncle did it not too long ago, so.
Connie, if you
no,
want me to
it's
change...
fine. I don't want you to get your hands all bloody.
You sure?
I'm fine.
Conrad, you're going to be the death of me. I mean... Thank God you missed. I would have felt just terrible.
Do you really love him?
Of course.
Do you trust him?
I do. Why?
Can't you see that what he's like?
I trust him to be who he is. You don't understand. I love him totally, and I wouldn't want him any other way. What do you mean, what he's like?
Well, he's a condescending, self-centered...
That's enough.
No, he thinks he's some kind of genius, but he's really just a third-rate...
No, he is a genius, a truly great artist. You can't begin to understand who he is.
I understand great genius.
No, please.
No, how can a failure like me possibly understand
grow up, Connie,
greatness?
for Christ's
He's probably out there, right now, smarming all over Nina, just convincing her how brilliant he is.
Please, don't be ridiculous.
How stupid can you be? He can't take his fucking eyes off of her?
Don't
How
you
do you
dare!
fall for the exact same kind of shitty, arrogant assholes over and over and over and over
You're
again?
delusional!
And you're an idiot!
And you're fucking impossible!
And you're the worst mother in the fucking world!
Oh, that's better!
I can't stand you! And your art! And your men! And your
And I
acting,
can't stand to see how pathetic you've become!
Bitch!
Failure!
Whore!
How dare you! You have no idea what I gave up for you and what I had to sacrifice for you!
She doesn't love me anymore! Don't you see that? She doesn't love me anymore. Nina is everything to me, and all she can see is him, and his fucking genius, and his fucking fame, and his fucking jacket, and his fucking
so
success.
Sorry for you.
God, Mama, I'm so unhappy. I'm so unhappy all the time.
My poor baby.
She sees what you see now. A loser. A fucking loser.
You are not a loser. You aren't. And of course she still loves you.
Not anymore.
You can be wonderful. You are my son, and you will do great things. You just need to...
What?
Okay, we'll leave. We will leave, and then she will love you again. She's probably just dazzled. He has a way, I don't know, getting in there.
Oh. God.
No. We will leave. We'll leave, and then she will love you.
No.
And then
I can't. I'm going on a walk.
No. Stay here, Connie. Stay here. My poor baby. My poor boy.
How is he?
How the fuck should I know? He's sad. He's sad and lost. Do you remember that play that he was in the 3rd grade when he was in that little boat wearing that ridiculous little hat.
Yes, actually. You remember that?
I do. I remember he looked so little up there. So lost at sea. Just keep thinking about that today. His head is fine though, right?
The scratch. A few stitches. He may have thought he wanted to do it, but something in him knew better.
Yes.
I'm
I'm
worried
exhausted.
that he's
What'd you say?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. Have you seen Doyle?
No. He was riding on the porch earlier.
Ah. And Nina's still here?
Bedding down the old red couch with Franny.
Yes. That old cat is such a little tramp!
Any warm body in a storm.
Yes. Yes, indeed. And you're all right?
Oh, of course. You, know me?
Well, good night.
Good night. I'm a doctor. My job is to make people feel better. It's ironic when I feel so entirely shitty myself most of the time. Not that they know that. Not my sister or my poor screwed up nephew. Not my patients or my friends or my ex-wives or, anyone really. There's so much love in this house, or what passes for love. If only she, or why won't he, or what can I do? And it matters so much to them. And I get that. It matters once to me too. I had some dreams. Some came true even. Not that they know that. They never ask. I have some memories, though. Some doozies. Remember, if you take nothing else away from this play, or whatever it is, just remember this. Whenever you see an old guy, you never know, where he might have gone, or what he might have done, or with whom, or with whom's. You never know. Poor Connie. He's in it now. Can't see the edge of the forest in any direction. I remember that feeling. Awful. And wonderful. But here's the thing. I get up every morning before dawn. And it's dark. And often still cold. And I'm alone. And I shave. And I shower. And the last thing I do before I leave the house is brush my teeth. And 3 mornings out of 5, always right then, always right when I brush my teeth, I wonder, why go on? Why go out into the world and do all the things I do? And do you know why? Do you? Do you? Nor do I, my friends. Nor do I.
So people ask me all the time, what's my secret? How do I understand them so well? How can I know their inmost secrets when I've never even met them and the like? And I think the secret is I love them. All of them. And by them, I of course mean you. All of you. And when you love someone, you want to get them, know them, get inside them, so to speak. It gets just a little bit tricky. Hello.
Hi.
Pajamas.
Oh, I couldn't sleep.
Neither could I.
Oh, and why couldn't you sleep?
I don't sleep much, really. I'm, quintessentially restless. Why couldn't you sleep?
Oh,
Insomnia.
no.
Bad dreams.
No.
A pee.
Oh, no, I didn't have to.
No. A pee.
Oh, I'm no princess.
An unsettling nocturnal desire, then, to end the heartache and thousand natural shocks the flesh is heir to?
Not so much. It was more the next line, I think.
The next?
Yes.
A consummation devoutly to be wished.
That's it.
Oh.
That's why I couldn't sleep.
Because of a consummation
devoutly to be wished.
Oh my.
Do you ever wonder if he was asking the right question?
Who?
Hamlet?
Well, which question?
To be or not to be, I don't think that's really the question at all.
Oh no? Then what is the question?
To act or not to act, to do or leave undone. And speaking of undone...
Who are you?
I'm the one with the perfect breasts, remember?
Yes.
If you want them, they're yours. If you want me, I'm yours. If you want my life now or ever, it's yours and only, always yours.
Oh, Nina.
Well, hello there, darling.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, not God's child, but still full of wrath and terrible to behold.
Emma, please.
Oh, shut up, my love. Nina?
Yes?
Leave.
What?
Leave. Now? And not just the room, you traitor, the house, the hemisphere, if possible. Oh, and Nina, don't ever come near me or any of my men ever again, or I will quite simply kill you until you are utterly and completely dead, okay? Okay. Good night!
Remember what I said.
Go!
Let me go.
What?
Let me go.
No.
Let me go.
Never.
Let me go.
Am I so old and so ugly that you think you can just stand there and speak to me like that?
Let me go!
I won't! I won't let you ruin what we have. I won't let you ruin my happiness and my son's and that girl's, little bitch, and for nothing. She is a girl. A stupid, stupid, stupid girl. She has nothing for you.
Let me go!
Over my dead body.
Let me go.
You are a great man. An amazing artist. Your best work is still ahead of you, and I can't bear to stand there and see you throw it all away like this. We both know what will happen. Think! Use your fucking head for one moment instead of your aging dick! Think! Imagine. You will run after her. Burning. Blazing like a jackal. Like a forest fire, like a man. Oh! The chase, the adventure, the triumph! Congratulations, the conquering hero! Well done, you! You've astonished a girl with a daddy complex. Oh, well done! And now you have her. And it is wonderful. Luscious. Uncomplicated for hours and hours and hours and hours, maybe days. And then what? Play it out to the end, my love. It is a dead end. Unreal. Unlivable. Not something you can live in. Not really. It's an illusion of something you wanted. Something you wanted when you were 15 but couldn't have because you were odd and pimply and unpopular and you so desperately crave it now. But think! Escape is not for you. Or for me. We are artists, for fuck's sake, and we need to be right in the middle of life and living and raw reality. Let everyday ordinary men be run by their fears and their pricks and their desperate attempts to stave off mortality, but not you. Not a real man. I see you. I know you, all of you. No one will ever know you like I do, and you know it. You know it in your bones. Look at me. I am here. I am real. Do you hear me? I love you for who you are, and I am real. A real mirror, a complicated mirror. Not the funhouse mirror of youth and longing, and I will love you forever and ever without end. Now come back to my bed and never leave it again.
It's impossible.
It's unfair.
Love is impossible. The thing is this.
It's not my fault. It's not my choice.
I love her in this very particular way.
The heart just does things. It just does things. It just does.
I worship her.
All these things.
That's simple.
I have these dreams. These relentless, raging dreams. These stupid fucking dreams of perfect love.
I get it. I do. I really do. She doesn't hate me.
Not perfect. Not.
I shouldn't bother her.
It's just.
I see it in her eyes.
It's just.
I read it on her lips.
It's just.
I feel it in my bones.
She just
I'm something that is not me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Love is awful.
Love is absurd.
Love is so fucking unfair.
The thing is,
What sucks is.
What's tricky is,
Hard is.
I'm a good person. I'm a kind person. I'm trying to do the right thing. And I'm trying to I'm not a saint. But sometimes I just feel like I should get a chance to just give. But I've got to give.
to do what needs to be done.
I'm flawed. I have needs. I want more.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
Not my fucking
Fault. And yet,
So much feeling.
we wrote this song together.
If we're gonna sing it, let's just sing it, okay?
Okay? It's about life. You know, all of it.
Come on. They'll get it or they won't. Play.
Okay. Don't judge.
Shut up. When you're just cooking, when you're not looking for a change, it's strange how hearts and minds can rearrange such an odd exchange. Then life happens when you're not trying, when you're just crying on the stair. It's not fair. The way the act of simply breathing air can be hard to bear. Then life happens. And on and on and on we go.
And on and on and on days flow. Lonely, lovely, rich and rough. All too much and never enough on and on. While your child's sleeping, while the willows weeping in the yard, it's hard to make it through a single day unmarred or unscarred. But life happens.
Now that
You've started,
though
you've
been
thwarted, try again to begin.
Every single day as though you're
gonna win.
You hope again. Then
Life
life happens. And on and on and on we go. And on and on and on days flow. Lonely, lovely, rich and rough. All too much and never enough. All too much and never enough. All too much and never enough. On and on. I'll go check on the cake.
Great. It's 4 years later. Everything that happened in the first 2 acts happened 4 years ago today.
You've been thwarted. Huh.
How's that?
Thwart. I like that word. Thwart.
Let me get you caught up.
Bratch, thwarted again.
Trigorin left here with Emma, back then. And then Nina just disappeared a few days later. And the next thing we knew, they were together. An item, or what have you.
What?
Khan took it pretty hard, as you can imagine.
I will thwart you.
Nina is kind of a famous actress now. Some stage, some movies, TV mostly, crime shows, I'm told. Going on about the bad things that bad men have done to her, breaking down in tears a lot. She's, not so good. Not bad exactly, but...
Why are you thwarting me? And here in public?
Trigorin opened doors for her, I guess. He wrote the movie, or he wrote a movie that she was almost in. I don't know. I have a hard time caring, I guess. And about 2 years later, they had a baby, and they lost it after 2 weeks. It's so awful. I mean, I couldn't imagine anything worse. If something like that happened to our kids, Oh, that's right. Our kids. Well, yeah, Mosh and I are married now. I know, I was just as surprised as you were. If you were totally shocked, that is. She kind of gave in, I guess. Not exactly the romantic ideal of one's foolish youth, but I'm genuinely grateful. Most of the time. Life is still life, right?
Thwart? 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 Thwart?
We have 3 kids already. Coralie is 22 months today, and the twins, Malachi and Merlin, are 11 weeks. They look exactly like me. I don't think Mosh can quite believe it, but life, right?
After a while, the word starts to make no sense.
Conrad's staying at home.
Thwart.
Writing and drinking, in tandem as it were, the tortured artist, blah, blah, blah. Which brings us perhaps to today, which is shaping up to be quite the doozy. You see, Dr. Sorn is turning 60 today, and he's looking a little rough, if you ask me. I don't know. Maybe he's just worried about Khan, or maybe it's, parties, or this particular party because Trig and Emma are going to be there. Oh yeah, they're back together for about a year now. And just as the icing on the proverbial cake, Nina is back in town this week. Not for the party, staying with her fucked up folks and resting. Resting.
Kind of sounds like really bad art, don't you think? I want a show. We're thwarted. It's fucking thwarted.
Are you being thwarted?
What?
You feeling thwarted?
By?
How should I know? Love, life, your mom, art.
Don't you?
What?
Feel thwarted?
By?
All of it? The total tonnage of it all? The weight of all that bullshit stifling any possibility of forward movement? Power, politics, sewage, academia, and art? They're all the same thing, and they're all fucked, so? Yeah, I guess I feel thwarted. Good and thwarted.
Thwarted by?
Them? Old people? Old, rich, successful, selfish, wealthy white people, that's who. I mean, they got here first. They found the feast, ate it, and they left us the scraps. Not even fucking scraps, they just ate the fucking feast. And they left us the bill.
You really hate him, don't you?
Who?
Trigorin.
I'm not talking about him.
Oh, yes, you are. You always are. Whenever you're mad about anything, whenever you hate old, rich, successful white people, you're just talking about him.
Bullshit.
You can say you're not, but you are.
Bullshit.
Okay, but...
What?
Nothing.
No, what?
It's just... I mean, he stole your girlfriend. And I know it sucks, but that was years ago, and...
No, it's not just him. It's all of them. They've stolen our futures. Can't you see that?
Not really, no. I get up in the morning, I put on my pants, and I just try to get through my day. And that's about all I have left in me these days.
Yeah. Well, I don't get half that far most of the time, so.
Have a small gaggle of kids. That'll get you up in the morning.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'd be a great dad, don't you think?
Yeah, you'd suck. But they are great teachers.
Teachers? Seriously? You call them the poopomatics? Mosh calls them the insatiables. You've given your kids terrible band names, and yet, somehow, they're these amazing teachers.
Just come babysit Cora sometime. Watch her sleep. Watch her breathe through those impossibly tiny nostrils. Watch her wrap her hand around your whole finger. Maybe she'll have it all figured out someday. Or the twins. Maybe they'll change the world. Invent a helpful thing.
Yeah. Well, that sounds great and all, but I
just try loving something more than yourself. Trust me, it does something to you.
For Christ's sake, Dad. Are you kidding me? I love almost everything more than I love myself. Why won't Nina even see me?
Oh. Connie.
And what is she doing here? Is she trying to torture me?
She is here.
No, I know why she's here. But from whence does he get the fucking nerve?
Yeah, that. It really does make me want to just kick him in the balls.
Good. Glad. Don't hold back on my account.
But she couldn't, I swear to God, she couldn't walk like a human being. We were all aghast. I mean, there we are, trying to act with this blonde Southern Cupid doll, and look, with tits like those, I'm not saying she has to be Daniel Day-Lewis or even
Julianne Moore.
good. Or even good. But still, the arms swing opposite the legs when human beings walk, or so I've observed, and with God as my witness, she could not do it. She was all... I had to practically beg the directors to put her out of our misery.
You had her fired?
What? Oh, yes, sweetie. She was ruining the movie.
Wow.
Movies are tricky.
Are they?
I think so.
And what about you, Conrad? Are you finding that plays are tricky?
I don't know.
Oh, right, of course. They're doing your...
That big a deal.
But it's happening.
Yeah.
When?
Now.
That's amazing. Why aren't you there?
It was. Well, for a while.
For like 3 days.
He doesn't want to get caught up in the bullshit.
I'm sorry?
The bullshit of the theater.
Ah.
Which bullshit is that?
I'm sorry.
I'm just curious, in your experience, what is it that you're calling bullshit?
Emma?
No, it's fine. The ego, mostly. The parade of ego. That's what I'm calling bullshit.
Yes, well, you
There was
can't
an
have just-
actress. Her nickname was What About Me? That's what they called her. Where's What About Me? Oh, sorry, I was reading my own press. It made me kind of sick.
Yes, well, we can't all be.
Well, I think it's great that it's happening, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Absolutely. Is it a nice theater?
Yeah, it's all right.
Well, we all have to start somewhere. Right, Emma?
Absolutely.
I think it's a wonderful script. Sad and funny and very, very true. It's almost a new form of theater, really.
My agent!
What's it called again? I remember your mother had the script, but I can't quite...
Stupid fucking bird.
Ah. Right. Good title.
Thanks.
That'll sell some tickets.
Don't you think it's a wonderful script, Emma?
You know, it's just terrible, but I haven't gotten a chance to reading it yet. I've been so crazy, and I've just
bad. It's great. And there's a perfect role for you in it.
Is there?
Yeah.
Well, now I'm terrified.
No, you're unrecognizable.
Oh?
She's a blonde.
Ah, well then.
But you feel good about the script.
Sure.
Is there a role for me? Maybe I can start a last-minute career.
Absolutely. You can play the bird.
Excellent. I've always wanted to do something artistic.
Did you?
Really?
I just about wanted to do anything than be a fucking doctor. You know, all those sick people. Bleh.
You've never said that before.
Well, I've never been turning 60 before. I've never been dying before.
Uncle.
How you
How is that?
I've never told the truth about damn near anything before. So, if you really want to hear the
have
truth,
you maybe had a
then
bit
just
much to drink?
let me talk. Okay? Just let me talk.
Okay.
Certainly.
This is my party, right?
Absolutely.
Then I want to ask all of you a question.
All right.
Do you all feel the things that you say that you feel? That's my question.
Why do you ask?
It's just that I don't always feel authentic.
Authentic.
I feel make-believe.
Well, I think we all do.
Back in a minute.
It just feels like most days like I'm performing, like I'm in a role in my own life, the role of me.
You want to switch? Perhaps you'd like to try the role of me. I've always wanted to know what it was like to be a real doctor.
Can I?
I'm sorry?
I switch with you.
Um.
Just for a day, maybe, or an hour even. Because I have to tell you, I am curious to know what goes on in that fascinating head of yours. Because it passes like one of
I'm warning you.
Oh, you're warning me.
God, it's like he's still 14 fucking years old.
It's okay.
God, I just want to spank him.
Well, I think we're all kind of performing in our own ways.
Are we? That's what I'm asking. I know what's expected of me. I have a sense of how I'm supposed to act given my age and profession and so on. So I say the right words, or at least have the right expression on my face. But I don't feel all the things that I say that I feel. I say words and make faces, and I even talk about feelings sometimes, but I fool people. All the people, I think, and I think you all think that I feel those things, but I don't feel those things, and I never have. I never have. I just act like I do.
Well, then maybe you should have won all those awards and not me, because you sure fooled the fuck out of me.
But my question is this. My question is this just me? Is this just me? Or is this what we all do?
Happy birthday.
Day to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eugene. Happy birthday to you.
You know what fucking sucks about a little success? Just feels like a setup for a new kind of failure. More painful kind. Now, instead of just my family, I'll get to have perfect strangers judging and pitying me too. Why play? And not an original thought in it. It's practically a fucking love story, for Christ's sake. It's just full of people angsting, whining, and going on and on and on about whatever the fuck I was thinking of at the time. New forms. Why? Why? Why new forms? Here's this for an idea. Let's do the old forms better. Who am I to change them? Aren't there reasons why there have been protagonists and antagonists and rising actions and climaxes and denouements for tens of thousands of years? Gorin stories are sharp, clean, smart, efficient. Yes, I read them. Of course I fucking read them. I've read everything the motherfucker's ever written pretty much, before and after my mother. I was lying when I told you that I had it. Of course I was. You really think my mother shacked up with a great fucking writer, maybe one of the greatest writers of all time, and I'm not gonna read his books and stories? Are you fucking kidding me? Nina's been here a fucking week! A week! I tried to see her, she wouldn't see me. I haven't seen her in a long time. I tried. Followed her. You're a fucking idiot. I couldn't not. Haven't you ever not been able to not? It sucks. And it's dangerous. Who's there?
Hello?
Nina?
Hello?
Nina, oh God, have 1 second! Oh,
Hello, Connie?
hi. Hi.
Hi. It's you. It's your face.
Oh, God. I'm so glad to see you. Are you okay?
Sure. Fine, hi.
Did you need something to drink or?
I'm fine.
You sure?
Well, actually, do you have any of those cookies with the jelly in the middle that your grandpa used to give us with college
No,
days?
no, Jesus Christ, I haven't thought about those things though.
No, it's fine. No cookies.
Tried to see you. Oh, I guess you already knew that, right?
I'm sorry, I just couldn't quite.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get it.
You don't,
What?
you know, hate me?
Oh. Hey, you don't get it, do you? I love you. Period. I love you, and I always will, always and forever. Yeah, I can't even change it. You're a part of me. Structurally, I have no choice. I can never see you again. Ever. I still love you on the day I die.
What are you
Now,
saying?
don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is a good thing. Might just kill me within the hour. But I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
How do you not hate me? I left you. I ran away to your mother's lover. I destroyed
Stop
everything.
it, for fuck's sake, stop it. I don't need to let me have your sins. You're a human being. A flawed human being, sure.
No, I don't think I am.
Oh. You're flawed. Believe me, I love you and I always will, but you're definitely...
No. I'm flawed. Of course I am. I just don't think I'm what you said.
What did I say?
Other things you said.
But a human being.
Yes. I don't think I'm that.
What are you?
A seagull. A seagull? I think I'm kind of a seagull, don't you?
You know?
I'm not an actress. I thought I was, but did you ever see me?
Of course.
Have you ever seen anything so awful in your life?
I thought you were...
Don't lie to me! Don't you dare lie to me, Conrad! I was right there. I was right up there on that stage, and I know I'm the worst actress ever. I can't speak. I don't know how to use my hands. I can't tell the truth for 1 second on stage or in front of a camera. I don't mean anything! Do you know the last time I was any good?
When?
Your play. I was good in that. I had enthusiasm. I had integrity. I was myself. Am I a seagull?
No.
Then why did you shoot the seagull? Wasn't that me?
No. Yes, but not.
What?
It was just
Yes?
a metaphor, a symbol, or whatever. Fuck. It sounds so fucking stupid now.
So you thought I was like a seagull?
Yes.
So you shot me! I have thought about that 1,000 times, lying in sunbeds, somewhere. And I would think, why? Why did he shoot me?
I didn't. I mean, I just.
Yes?
I don't fucking know. I just wanted to show you how much I loved you, how much you meant to me. It was art or something.
Then you shouldn't have shot me. You shouldn't have shot me. You shouldn't shoot the things you love. should be on a t-shirt. You shouldn't shoot the things you love.
Nina, just look at me.
I'd rather not. Is he here?
Who? Yeah, bastard.
He's not a bastard.
No?
No. He's the devil. A beautiful, bored, brilliant devil. How else could he? Her name was Cailan. She was only little. And her hands were only this big, and her fingernails were so small you didn't know how they knew they were supposed to be fingernails yet. She was perfect. A perfect little bird, and then one day not. She just stopped. And he just left. And it was so
sorry.
I'm Seagull, right?
You need rest. You need someone who loves you to take care of you. Let me take care of you. I can do that.
A new play? A lovely little play. Maybe this will be the one. Maybe this time I'll be wonderful, radiant, ideal.
Listen.
More likely I'll be awful, wretched, unwatchable. You know why?
Nina, please.
You know why?
Why?
Because I'm a seagull. And seagulls can't act. That should be on a t-shirt too. Seagulls can't act. You know why?
Listen to me.
You know why?
Why?
Because they have no lips. They have no lips to kiss you with, and they only have tiny, tiny bird-like hearts that can't hold all the love you deserve. Seagulls can't act because they fly above everything that is good in this world, all the things that matter, and the people who love them, and their babies. And they are selfish and selfish and selfish.
Nina, I am so sorry for everything.
I have to go. I have to go.
No, you have to stay. Let me love you. Let me take care of you. I could be fucking good at that. That's why I was put on this earth.
I can't. I just can't. It's all too absurd.
Listen, Nina.
Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for shooting me. I think you love me more and better than anyone ever has or ever will. And I don't understand you, and I never will, but thank you.
So, you realize, fuck. This is my life. My life. I tried and I failed. So I tried again. And I didn't fail better. I failed more. The story of my life has been written, and the Cliff Notes version is, you fucking suck! Which I guess I should have known. Thanks, Mom. So what next? What's the point of going on? What's the motherfucking point? Yeah, my life is a fucking disaster. My love is a shipwreck. My art, it has about as much chance of changing the world as fucking fucking Congress. What the fuck are you laughing at? Is this funny to you? Enjoying my pain? Do you have any idea what happens next? Do you? Well, for those of you not so well versed in 19th century Russian drama, this is where I die. Yup, that's right, campers, I die! I wish tears burn my manuscripts. Despair, 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 gunshot. Then you cry. Wake up, whatever. Don't stress yourselves out. Mute the TV so you don't feel bad about ignoring the credits while letting them roll. And hop on your phone. Check your Snapchats. Post on Instagram. I just saw this great. Play's over. I'm fucking dead. Nina's shithouse crazy and everyone else prances on their merry ways. And no one's life is changed. Right? Right? Another play over and done, and no one's life has changed. Nothing real has happened. Well, this is just a motherfucking play. Isn't it a stupid fucking play? Maybe I don't want to kill myself. Maybe I don't want to shoot myself in the head. Maybe I'd rather just go on. Wallowing in self-pitying existential angst from production to production to production. Maybe I'd like to go on losing and failing and losing and failing and losing. Oh, wait. Then where's the catharsis? Oh, this is a play or whatever, so we gotta have some kind of catharsis, or you'll want your money back. So where's the catharsis? Has anyone seen the catharsis? We didn't forget to bring it, did we? Does anyone know where a fella can get some fucking catharsis around here or not?
Hey.
Yeah?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Sure. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
She's.
Breathe.
She's never going to love me. Is she?
No.
Not ever. Right?
Right. Not ever. I am so sorry.
I'm so fucked. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, so shall we wrap it up here? Put a little cap on it? So, thank you all for coming here tonight. Here is what happens to the actors after the play ends. I'll go first. For me, life just goes, on. I live a happy life. We have some nice moments. Genuinely lovely, even. 2 of my kids do great, and the other, not so much. I live till I'm 81, and the last years with my grandkids are the best years.
We do fine. Good, I guess. Life, right? I die at 61 when a drunk driver hits me out of the fucking blue when I'm walking home from the farmer's market. Which, somehow, seems just about right.
I die in 9 months. Uneventfully. Confused. Content.
I do fine. I never get much happier, although I often have a wonderful time. Many people continue to just kind of hate me, though more quietly. I become an aging actress with all that entails. I die exhausted on my 90th birthday.
For me, I would have to say more of the same. Little dramas, lots of writing, fascinating, mundane, superlative. A good life. I die quite happy. Sorry.
Go on. Just go on.
I shoot myself. I fucking shoot myself! God. Or...